Good morning, my guys. Welcome back to the channel. Another day, another leg day today. I think I know what was wrong with me all these days and why I lack motivation and all that. But let's get into the card and I'll explain. So my voice, my throat seems to be very sore. I woke up yesterday night just feeling like that my throat was so sore, like I was coughing and all that. So that would explain it, wouldn't it? If there is a bug, if you're ill or anything like that, it doesn't help you train harder than last time, does it? It's just like one of these things where it's like, you can't do anything about it, you know? It is what it is. But we're still gonna train. We're just gonna have to power through it, that's all. So we're gonna do some legs now. Hopefully that goes away very quick. And I said that my throat is sore, so I should probably drink hot drinks and stuff like that to make it, smoother and all that. But I can't skip this. What the hell am I gonna do if I don't have a Monster in the morning? You know what I mean? In any case, I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna see you inside with most likely some leg press. Right, hear me out, okay? This is not as bad as it looks. I mean, it is kind of bad, isn't it? I can't hide it. These are not 25s though, these are 20s, right? So that's the difference. We usually do 25s, it's just there were people using the machines and the weight and I didn't want to grab the 25s and I started warming out with the 20s. I now realize I made a mistake because I was walking around the gym trying to find 20s. So what do we have up there? We have 160 kilo aside, so 320 plus whatever that is, if it's anything. It should be something, but who knows, right? 320 kilo, it's not bad. There's also no space left. I couldn't put any more plates if I wanted to, which I don't want to do, but still. What was that? 9 reps, I think. That was pretty good. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Now, could I have gone for another rep? Probably. I wasted too much time at the top though. But I just wanted to make sure that everything was alright. Take a couple of breaths and then do it. But it wasn't bad. It was not bad. I think the range of motion was there, as usual. So, that's kind of like the most important thing, isn't it? When you do dumb shit like this, it's not really dumb shit, but you know what I mean. When you do impressive shit as this, you've got to record it. You need to have evidence, right? From different angles. Just so people know, So we're gonna do, like I said here, same weight, I haven't changed anything. And we're gonna see. I've got no clue how many reps I did before and I don't know how many reps I can do now. We are gonna find out, but that will be that. My throat is bugging me because I'm trying to speak and I can't. I have to stop so I can swallow every 2 seconds so I can speak again. But anyway, this has got to be worth something, right? I mean, we have 320 kilo on plates alone. This has got to be worth 30, I think it's very reasonable to assume that. So like 350 kilo leg press, not bad. Not bad at all. Not for reps and with that depth. I'll take it. Anyway, let's do it. You know what's super strange? As I was coming up, as I was looking up, I could feel my legs giving out, which is strange because you usually feel them on the way down or when you're like at the bottom of the range of motion. It didn't happen here, it happened at the top for some reason. I was just shaking, I was like, ooh, can I do another? And I definitely do not want to be stuck under 350 kilo with no strength to lift them off me. So, however many reps, 7, 8, whatever it was, for the second set, I'm happy. Could I have done one more? Probably with some help. Yeah, I think so. Maybe even 2 more, you know, but it is what it is. Right. You know what I'm not looking forward to now? Unracking all of that. But it has to happen. Pretty safe to assume that we're not gonna do any shoulders today. I'm not joking. As I was walking to unrack all the plates, my quads, when I say they're on fire and that they're sore and, you know, that they cramp, I wish there was a way to actually show you what this means, but it's just fucking hard to walk. I guess that sums it up. Anyway, let's do the first set here. I wasn't moving anymore. You know, strangely enough, I did say in the beginning of this video that I feel that there's a bug, my throat is sore and I need to stop every 2 seconds to swallow so I can speak properly. Yeah, but I feel strong. I don't know if you could tell. So, yeah. It is what it is. Anyway, I actually, by the way, speaking of feeling strong and being strong, but feeling strong most importantly, this is 100 kilo. Usually we do 95. This is 100. So that's interesting. I'm gonna do one more set. I really don't know if I'm gonna do another exercise after this because my quads are cramping as I move them, even now. So I don't know. Maybe that leg press was really all we needed today. I don't know. I want to finish this first and then see where I'm at, because I think that's gonna be a good plan or a better plan, right? Let's just wait, give ourselves a break, and see where we're at. Well, you know what? If I'm not gonna do any more leg exercises, I might as well do some arms or shoulders, something like that. Probably shoulders, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not about to do more legs today. I think that was enough. And I'm not saying that because I feel like it. I'm saying this because my legs are trashed. I was walking from down there to here. Literally midway through, my left quad just went mental. It just cramped out. So I was like, okay, doing more is probably not a good idea right now. As in, I could, but it's like, am I really gonna do anything? Or is it gonna be just a waste of time, a waste of energy? Even sometimes even backtrack on progress, right? Which is, I'm talking about overtraining here, guys. So legs are done for today, all right? So we're just gonna do some shoulders and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Do you remember what I said on the previous video about staying busy and how that takes care of your character negatives. This is so true, man, because this is, if you come back to today, to how I felt today when I woke up, you know, I felt a bit ill, I was tired, my upper body is actually very sore still. I was like, do we rest today? And by rest, I mean, do we just stay at home, do a couple of emails that I can easily do later in the day while there is a downtime at work? What do I do? And it's like, you can truly, honestly outwork a lot of negative things in life. You can outwork the bad days, you can outwork the bad emotions, you can just outwork everything. And what I'm saying is, like, there's people who come up and say, I feel unhappy today, I don't have the motivation to do X, Y, Z. And I'm like, how do you have time to feel unhappy and stay in bed all day? I think that's the difference. It's like, when you feel unhappy, if you think that I don't feel unhappy, if you think that I don't feel motivated sometimes, if you think that I woke up every day and I have this energy and this motivation and these great feelings all the time, I fucking don't, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really, really don't. But you still have to do the things that you have to do. And I think that's what separates winners from losers. Because the loser is gonna wake up and he's gonna think, I don't feel like it, I'm tired, my throat is sore, I can't speak, I can't breathe properly. I'll stay in bed today and do what I have to do, but nothing else. So I'm just gonna go to work, for example, but I'm not gonna do anything else. The winner thinks, fuck it, I have stuff to do. Yeah, I'm ill. Like, unless I'm like so seriously ill that I physically can't move, which has probably happened twice in my lifetime, or injured enough that I can't go to the gym, like I've broken something, let's say, fine, man. It's like, at this stage, if you actually can't move, fair enough, stay in bed. There is still work to do, but you can stay in bed, right? But this doesn't happen on a day-to-day basis. As I said, I've probably had this twice in my lifetime, and I'm 26 years old. So it's like, if you think about it, that's not a very good ratio of being ill to being alive and not being ill. Do you know what I mean? It's literally 2 days out of thousands of days. So, you know, I'm fine. And you're fine too. So get to work. And I promise you, getting to work will outwork all your negative emotions. You're gonna be like, I'm unhappy today, but you still have to do the things that you have to do. So it's like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. How you feel is wildly irrelevant, honestly. I mean, it will make your day better if you felt better, sure. It may make the day go faster, sure, that's fine. But truthfully, what does it matter anyway? You have to do what you have to do. With that being said, let's do soldiers and get the fuck out of here, because I have to go to work. And with that, we're gonna wrap it up. And I'm gonna see, tomorrow's rest day, I'm gonna see the day after with back and biceps. Till then, peace. I am out, and you go to work.